Hi everyone, so I'm getting a haircut tomorrow. So this is my last movie review with all this hair on my head and all this hair on my face. It's all going to Locks and Love tomorrow. Look forward to a video about that coming soon. So I am going to talk about one of the greatest comedies ever made in some people's opinion. I think it's great. I saw it for the first time, I believe, about 10 years ago, thanks to Netflix. Not streaming, but when they would, send you those DVDs to your house. Of course, I am talking about It's a Mad, 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 Mad World for Mads. I didn't watch this on Blu-ray today. I own it. I bought it a few months ago. No, I went to the movie theater and I saw this at a movie theater for the very first time. It was my second time seeing the film, but my first time seeing it the way it is meant to be seen, in widescreen, in all its glory, with everybody and their mother that was famous in the 1960s at the time, early 1960s, 1963. So this film is celebrating its 53rd anniversary this year. Yeah, I believe that's true. So let's talk about this gorgeous, beautiful, crazy, mad, insane movie that has been remade over the years. And I would say that in 2001, when the movie Rat Race came out, which I did see in the theater, that was kind of my introduction to It's a Mad, 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 Mad World. Because I believe this film created a little subgenre in the comedy world where it could just mash up all of these people from famous parts of the world, whether they're in comedies or not, bring them together. So seeing Rat Race and enjoying that, I was introduced to a successful remake of It's a Mad, 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 Mad World. I know there's been other ones that have called other names. Even my friend who saw the movie with me tonight mentioned one from the 80s that I'd like to see, $1 Million Mystery or something like that. But let's talk about the 1963 film, It's a Mad, Mad, Mad World, which, it had everybody in it. Spencer Tracy, who was super famous, had worked with Stanley Kramer a few times and would go on to work with him after this film. And then everybody from Buddy Hackett, I'm not going to say Wackett because I'm thinking of another comedy, Tommy Boy. But Buddy Hackett, who I love the facial expressions on this guy. I've always have. I mean, Love Bug, and I love his voice in The Little Mermaid, and I've been a huge fan of this guy forever. And it's sad to see all these people on screen and know that most of them are not with us anymore. But thanks to this movie, they're all here. So I just love Buddy Hackett's facial expressions in this movie. They're some of the best. I just love the way he reacts to certain things and the way he experienced certain things in the film. Mickey Rooney, just one of our greatest actors. Love him, and just his dialogue and his chemistry, because he spends most of the time. I don't know if they really ever say how he's connected to Buddy, but they're on this journey together to go on to this, and they fly a plane and experience all that crazy stuff. I want to say that this movie has some of the greatest rear screen projection you're ever going to see in a movie. I love, and all the hard work that had to get the timing right with having the projector in the background and also shooting the scenes on location with the cars and having to, I just can't imagine the insanity that went into making a film like this. It's I know it'd be a lot easier probably to do it today, with CGI and all this stuff, and even the technology has changed in the sky because they had to, you probably use helicopters and planes to shoot the planes and helicopters shoot the helicopters. So I imagine it'd be a lot easier today. I don't know if it could, it has been successful with the remakes that I've talked about. Well, at least the one. But I don't know how successful, if they actually wanted to make it official. I don't know. I think if they're going to make another, this movie's going to be remade a lot as the years go by. I just don't think it'll ever be called It's a Mad, 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 Mad World. Okay, so else in the film, of course, I want to mention some of the women. There's a lot of beautiful women in the movie, but the one that I noticed the most, of course, was Ethel Merman. And I think she's really famous for, singing that Hollywood song or Show Business or How's It Go? I forget. I'm so sorry. I forget. I think that's what she's really famous for, at least to my generation, is for singing the Show Business song that I'm forgetting sadly right now. Her character is just insane. I almost wanted to. I never would hit a woman, but you almost feel like you just want to slap her around a little bit and just say, "Shut up." Oh my gosh, she is funny. What a funny woman, and I do remember her cameo in Airplane. That might have been my introduction to her in my life. Anyways, so let's talk about some of the cameos. Some of them are good, some of them are okay. I wish that the Three Stooges had more to do in this movie. I wish that Buster Keaton had more to do in this movie. And I wish that Jerry Lewis had more to do in this movie. Jerry Lewis was funny in the film. He's got a very small, quick, gone. He's there and he's gone. But at least he had something to do. Don Knotts gets a lot to do in this movie, and I love his facial expressions and what he does in the film. And also, what's his name? I gotta remember. There's just so many people. Milton Berle. He's funny in the movie. Sid Caesar. What he goes through in his character and his I don't know what his wife. I mean, there's a lot of beautiful women in this movie. I would say a lot of beautiful women. Sadly, I don't know all of them by name, but just I'm probably forgetting someone. So I do want people to comment and share their feelings about the movie. Jonathan Winters, yes, Jonathan Winters, just a great character. Just such great comedy timing. I mean, all these people are just superb. Of course, Spencer Tracy, who's not known for being a comedic actor, has a lot of great moments in the film as well. But my favorite character in the entire film, yes, the entire film, is Dick Shaw. I love Dick Shaw. He pretty much is, I think in the film, is playing the youth of the time, the swinging 60s, and he's just so hip and baby and just snapping his fingers and all this stuff. And he plays the son of, I think he plays the son of the, let's see, what's her name? Ethel Merman. She plays the son of Ethel Merman in the movie. And I just love it. There's a scene where he's got this girlfriend and she's dancing, and really, she's dancing and he's dancing, and it's definitely part of the story, but it's kind of just takes a break from the story, and they're just dancing, and I would almost love, like, after the movie's over, they would go back at the end of the scene. This doesn't happen, but like an ending credit. So many movies nowadays have an ending credit sequence, and I wish this one had an ending credit sequence where she is still dancing. His girlfriend is just still dancing. But I think Dick Shaw might be my favorite character in the whole film. He got the most laughs out of me watching this again tonight. Just his expression, like, you can't hurt mommy, and he's like crying, you can't do this. It's like he's just taking control of the whole situation, even though he wasn't a part of it from the beginning. So I think watching it again officially now in the theaters, he's the character that I attach to the most. Now I just quickly want to talk before I finish this, this review, these memories, these thoughts that I heard in my head right now. I noticed this when the first time I saw the film, and it was fun to watch it again. But I live really close to downtown Long Beach, not super close, probably a good half an hour away. And this movie was shot all over California. So I think this is a great time capsule of California. But it's just really fascinating when they get down to the end of the movie and they're driving around some parts of downtown Long Beach. And I noticed one of the buildings is still there, and a lot of that stuff has been teared down, and newer structures have been built. And it's just so fascinating to see what downtown Long Beach, not entirely, of course, there's some special effects shots, and there's some other scenes that probably were shot in other cities, but there are some shots that were shot in downtown Long Beach. And it's just so cool to see downtown Long Beach in the early 1960s, to see California in the early 1960s. So, not only does it have great comedy, a wonderful story, a great adventure, just overall wonderful appeal. It's just a great time capsule. It's a great film, but it's a great time capsule of the 1960s and what was going on in California during that time. So in the comment box below, I've talked about it enough, and there's probably hours and hours that I could talk about it more. I mean, the movie's almost 3 hours. Share some of your comments about this amazing film. Now, is it my favorite comedy of all time? I don't think so. I would probably say Blazing Saddles, Young Frankenstein, The Producers, anything from Mel Brooks in the 60s and the 70s. Those are some of my favorite comedies of all time. In the comment box below, what do you think of It's a Mad, 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 Mad World? And what is your favorite comedy? If this is it, let me know. What is your favorite comedies? Name a few of all time. Goodbye, everyone. I gotta go. Talk to you later. Love you all. Peace. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and share this video. And also, please check out these amazing movie websites. And if you enjoyed this review, please click here to subscribe to my channel, and also please check out all my recent reviews right here on YouTube. Have a great day, live film, find peace, happiness, and harmony in anything and everything you do, and I'll talk to you at my next movie review.